Hello students, I am Dr. Megha Singh. In this video, I am going to tell you how to make sentences with simple present tense. See, simple present tense is an important tense in English language because all your daily activities or habitual actions are always represented by simple present tense. Say for example, he goes to school daily. They go to college daily. Ram eats apples in the morning. He wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So if I say he eats, if I say we eat, so where to use s, where not to use s. So all these things I'm going to discuss in this video. So please stay connected till the end of the video and don't forget to subscribe and share my channel. So before I discuss how to make sentences with simple present tense, we should actually know what is simple present tense. So what is simple present tense? I'm not going to explain you this by any definition. In the most simple way, we can say simple present tense is not connected to past. It is not connected to future, but somewhere it lies at the present. We can say it simply denotes actions or activities taking place at the present time. Concentrate on this word present, means actions or activities that occur regularly, every day, daily, without any stoppage. It is continuous and we don't know when those actions or activities are going to come to an end. Say for example, all your daily activities or habitual actions like Ram eats apples in the morning. It means Ram eats apples every day. Ram will eat apple today, Ram will eat apple tomorrow, and Ram will eat apple day after tomorrow. And it means this action is performed by Ram every day. This activity of Ram will occur regularly without any stoppage. It is continuous and we don't know when this action will actually come to an end. Next is example, we can say he wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning. It means he will wake up at 5 a.m. regularly every day, and this action of his waking up will happen every day without any stoppage. Okay. Next, simple present tense denotes permanent situations. What are permanent situations? Situations that can't be changed. If I say we live in Raipur, it means our staying in Raipur can't be changed. If I say we live in India, so our staying in India can't be changed. If I say we live in America, so our staying in America can't be changed. So permanent situations are always represented by simple present tense. Next, it represents some universal truths. What are universal truths? Truths or facts that are accepted by the universe, by the world as it is. Like if I say the sun rises in the east, so it couldn't be other way around, like the sun rises in the west. Can it be like this? No. Because it is an accepted truth that the sun rises in the east. It is an accepted truth that the earth revolves around the sun. So all these facts or truths are always represented by simple present tense. Now let us see the structure. See, for any tense, the three things you have to remember: subject, verb and object. Okay. First, you have to write the subject in the simple present tense. After writing the subject, you have to use first form of the verb. I have written here verb 1 means first form of the verb. After this, add s or es plus object. Now, for now, don't concentrate on this object. Automatically, we learn to insert the object once you learn how to insert the subject and the verb. What is the subject? What are verbs? I'm going to explain you in the later slide. Let us see. What are verbs? Now let me tell you. What are verbs? These are action words which tell you what you are doing. So you are given a book of grammar in which you will find a list of verbs in which verbs are given in 3 forms, in the first form, in the second form, and in the third form. Do all the verbs have 3 forms? No, only few verbs have 3 forms, and they are there in your grammar book. So what you do, pick up the important verbs and learn the 3 forms. Like if I say just tell me the 3 forms of the verb eat, so you will say in the first form it is eat, in the second it is ate, in the third it is eaten. Drink, drank, drunk. Take, took, taken. Give, gave, given. Leave, left. Come, came, come. Just read out and you will learn that once. No worries. Goes, went, gone. Do, does, did, done. Fly, flies, flew, flown. Now let us move further to discuss what are the subjects. What are subjects? This was quite an irritating word when I was a student. So my teacher would say subject. So what is this subject? Naturally, what we say now, what is your subject of matter? So that what you are talking about becomes your subject, and naturally you're going to write this subject always first. Like if I want to talk about Ram will become your subject. If I want to talk about Ryan, any name will become your subject, like Jennifer, and other names can become your subjects. Similarly, any pronoun can become your subject. If I want to talk about he, it will become your subject. She, they, we, I. If I want to talk about myself, I can become the subject. And naturally you write the subject first in any tense. First is given the subject, and that what you want to talk about, you will always write it first. Any name can become your subject, any pronoun can become your subject, it can become your subject. Now how will you insert the formula? I'm giving you the most simple example. If I ask you to frame the sentence with the verb eat, how will you frame this simple present tense sentence with the verb eat? So here just see, I have written Ram eats. So how this sentence is framed? By putting in the structure. Just see, you have to first write the subject. Already I have told you the formula. Subject plus first form of the verb plus s or es plus object. I'm not using the object. Now I have simply put this formula. Now in the step 1 you have to write subject. Okay, I've already told you that what you want to talk about becomes your subject. See, I want to talk about Ram. If I wanted to talk about Sham, I would have taken Sham as my subject. I would have taken Jennifer as my subject. Any name could have become my subject. I would have taken, if I wanted to talk about he would have become my subject. But right now I want to talk about Ram, so I have written Ram as my subject. And according to the structure, next it says you have to write first form of the verb. So already we have seen eat verb. In the first form it is given as eat, so I have written it. And in the next step you have to write s or es. Just see, don't it is not very tough to understand how to add s or es. Just remember, s or es always comes with the singular subject. S or es always comes with the singular subject, and you don't add s or es with the plural subject. No, it s or es comes with the singular subject, and it don't come with the plural subject. Okay. And what are the singular subject? If you are talking about only one person, singular means one. If you are talking about only Ram is singular, so it is your singular subject. If I'm talking only about Sham, only one person Sham. If only I'm talking about he, if I'm talking about she, these are one person. So these are all singular subjects. And what are plural subjects? More than one thing. Like if I'm talking about more than one person, like I'm talking about more than one boy. If I'm talking about boys, so boys are your plural subject. Boys is a plural subject, so you will not add s or es with the subject boys. Okay. Plural subject, other plural subjects you can take they, your more than one person. If we're talking about more than one person, means they is a plural subject. Similarly students, similarly people, these are all your plural subjects. Okay, now just get back to the basics again. Step 1, you have written Ram. It says according to the rules, according to the structure, I have written Ram. I have written in the subject, and then I have written the first form of the verb eat, and after that you have to add s or es. So before putting s or es, you have to follow the conditions. You always see whether your subject is singular or plural. Now I see that my Ram subject is a singular subject and I have to add s or es. Right now I am only talking about s. So what you do, just see in the next slide. Condition 1 says add s or es if the subject is singular. So here I write Ram. I have put in the first form of the verb eat, and after this I have to write s or es, and we know that my Ram subject is singular, so I have to add s, because what does the condition 1 says? Add s or es if the subject is singular, and right now I am only talking about s. I am not talking about es. Okay, so it becomes Ram eats. The next I have taken now the plural subject. Now I want to talk about boys. So in the subject I have written boys, because according to the structure it says subject you have to write first, and then you have to write first form of the verb. I have written eat, and then you in the second step you have to add s or es. Again come back to the basics. See the your subject, whether it is singular or plural. Now I see boys is a plural subject, so what you do, don't add s or es if the subject is plural. So just put cross over this s. See, here is boys is a plural subject, so don't add s or es. Right now I am only talking about s. Okay, simply becomes boys eat. Now you have to remember I and you are exceptions. Don't add s or es if the subject is I or you. Okay, I eat, according to the structure you have put in, you eat, and don't add s. It will simply be, it simply would be I eat, you eat. Now moving further, now take one es form. Go, if I ask you to frame sentences with the word go, so I know go, goes, went, gone. Okay, so according to the structure I write, I want to talk about Ram, so I have taken Ram as my subject, and then in the first form it is given go, also goes, go comma goes. So I've already told you that with the singular subject you have to add s or es. Now already you are given this es verb, so would you add gos or will you choose es verb? So automatically you are going to choose this es verb, and because we know that es verb, s or es always comes with a singular subject, and already you are given this es verb, so simply you are going to pick up this Ram goes. Okay, and with the plural subject you will not use es, so it simply would be boys go. Now I hope the things are clearer to you. Now you can make sentence. Can you make sentence with these verbs? Drink, wake, make. If I give you exercise, just think about this. Ram dash drink milk in the morning. See, Ram is a subject given. Drink, see drink verb in the first form it is drink, drank, dunk. So you will write drink, and again you come back to the basics. You have to add s or es. Now you see Ram, your subject is singular, so you will write Ram drinks. Then see we drink, again we you will write drink, and are you going to use s? No, your subject is plural, so you are not going to use s. Similarly with I and you are not going to use s. Similarly, now just get down. He wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. See, he wake. Naturally with he wake, after writing he wake, you see this wake, you see your subject is singular, so you put s. Okay, so these are going to be your answers. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.